To view the Azure SQL Database Service Level Agreement, start by understanding what the SLA entails. The Azure SQL Database SLA guarantees a certain level of uptime and connectivity, typically 99.99%, depending on the chosen service tier. First, navigate to the Azure portal, where you manage your Azure resources. If you do not have an Azure account, create one and set up your Azure SQL database. Once logged in, locate your Azure SQL database resource. In the Azure portal, find the resource group where your Azure SQL database is located. Click on the SQL database resource to access its overview page. The overview page displays key information about your database, including its name, status, and resource group. To view the SLA, you need to understand the service tier of your Azure SQL database. The service tier determines the level of performance and availability, including the SLA. Azure SQL Database offers several service tiers, including Basic, Standard, Premium, and Business Critical, each with its own SLA. To check the service tier, scroll down the overview page to the Essential Details section. Here you will find the pricing tier, which is the same as the service tier. Now, to find the exact SLA for your service tier, navigate to the Azure website and search for Azure SQL Database SLA. The Azure website provides detailed information on the SLA for each service tier, including the guaranteed uptime and downtime. It is essential to note that the SLA is based on the service tier and the region where your database is located. Some regions may have different SLAs due to local regulations or infrastructure. Best practice is to regularly review your Azure SQL Database SLA to ensure it meets your application requirements. If your application requires a higher level of uptime, consider upgrading to a higher service tier. Additionally, use Azure features like automatic backups and geo-replication to further ensure database availability and business continuity. By following these steps, you can view and understand the Azure SQL Database SLA for your database, ensuring you have the necessary information to make informed decisions about your database deployment.